Man, that was it. It is episode 12. That is the last time we'll listen to that song all together. I'm sad to say. What's up, everybody? It is episode 12 of Out of Depth Plays Sunbeams, an Icons RPG actual play podcast. All of that means is that we're playing a superhero role-playing game, and we're trying to improvise the best story that we can for you, for your entertainment. And tonight is a special night because it is the finale. This is it. This is the last Sunbeams episode. We'll never, ever come back to this again. Ever. There we go. That's good. That's the reaction I wanted. I got what I wanted. Disappointment and disgust. Everybody wants to play this again. But it is the last episode, the finale, and then we go on to season 4 coming next year, where we're going to play another game, and we'll put this one back on the shelf. We'll say goodbye to Labyrinth and Lazarus and Mrs. Lapidus and
all the other L characters we've created.
Lima, Lick Lorthcott, yeah.
Lasparilla,
Laren Lightcloak, all those. Yep. And for those of you who are watching this video, this is a raw recording for our podcast. We edit the show down from 2 hours down to about 75 minutes, give or take 100 minutes, and add in all kinds of special effects and ambience and music and make it sound real nice and pretty, tighten it up, getting rid of some of the ums and the ahs and the clicks and the worthless questions that go nowhere, and from me and from my players, and mostly from the players. And they're not worthless questions, they just don't push the story along.
They are abandoned questions, actually.
They're
abandoned. Usually what it is.
I think that's
can I do this?
They're
No. Can I do
abandoned
this?
questions.
No.
There's things that
No.
I've edited out that I'm like, this never comes back up again. So why do we need it now? But if you want to see that, you can go listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or pretty much any podcasting platform that you like to enjoy on your phone or tablet
except for Pandora.
Except for Pandora.
I know. Sore subject.
I'm so glad that you have decided to chew on that bone every time it finds its
Well,
way.
you just said anywhere podcast. I just don't want some sort of unsuspecting, listener to hop on Pandora. He said everywhere.
We have been doing the show for a year now, about, right?
Yeah. Out of Depth Plays, yeah.
And it was only supposed to take 90 days before Pandora made a decision about our show. And
They made the wrong
I
one.
submitted early.
Well, Pandora did, they notified me they don't think they have the bandwidth to support.
They just don't have the heart to tell me. They're like, they actually did the research and found a cast member, and they're like, well, David's been on every episode.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really have a dog in the fight. We'll just send him the email and be like, hey, could you...
They listened to your podcast. They found your voice to be a little intimidating. My voice was a little more approachable.
Get in contact with the friendly one. So, anyways, you can listen to the show, as I was saying. You can listen on the show to anywhere except for Pandora, because fuck them. Until they decide to put our show on their platform, and then which, thank you for being a friend, Pandora. Yeah, if anybody knows Pandora, tell her to get her shit together.
Penelope Pandora.
It's literally the only way my mom will listen to my show is if it shows up on Pandora. That's what I'm doing right now. Not joking. Love you, Mom.
Man. Yeah.
I said, Mom, you can listen to my show now. She said, is it on Pandora? And I said, no. She goes, I don't know how to find it if it's not on Pandora. Come on, dog. what are we talking about here?
Oh my gosh.
So, anyways, I think that's the intro. That's it. Here we go. We might as well get right into it. Last episode. Oh man, this is our third season finale, and I don't think they get any easier. They don't get any easier for me. They do a little bit because I realize like I don't really prepare for the third episode because we always end on a cliffhanger, and I'm like, I just finished whatever it was I was doing last episode. And you guys throw me some curveballs in the final episode. I think you all come up with little surprises you want to dump on me at the last minute, and I think it's cute.
It's cute.
It's adorable and not annoying.
Well, see, this is the finale is where we prepare. Okay, so what can we do? I can do this, and I can try this. So we come
What's
up
the
with like
last thing
backups to backup plans while
the
you
last
go.
little fuck you that I can throw.
I'm prepared to fuck with you every episode.
That's true. That's true.
It's no different.
All right. So last, for those of you who need a smaller recap, I don't know why I do this because it's only 12 episodes. Just like go back and just listen to the episodes. But
Also, it's the last episode, guys.
it is the last episode. You should probably listen to 1 through 11. But just to get us, this is for us really, to get back into the mind
Set the
space.
scene.
It's been a week. Last episode, Zack Lapidus was dealing with the fact that his mother had been kidnapped by the assassin, the speedster assassin, Cardia, in demand for the book. In exchange for the book, Cardia would return Mrs. Lapidus, the coolest mom in Solace Bay, back to her son. Zack stayed up all night on the roof of a building waiting for this to happen. I have to burp. I waited until I came back to burp.
On the way back to the microphone.
I was like, it's not coming. Here it is.
Always.
Burps. He waited all night. Zack Lapidus waited all night on top of this building for this hostage exchange with the Book of Unknown Devils, a book that has been plaguing him since episode 3, maybe 4.
2?
I think 3. Roundabout. Yeah, 3. Sounds good. And because of that, Zack Lapidus has certain deficiencies to his character because he didn't get enough rest. And we decide that he's at a -2 on pretty much everything.
-1.
-1. That's what it was. -1 on pretty much all his skill checks.
-40 to pretty much everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a new episode, so it just gets worse. It's -2.
We can't have my awareness be -1, so it has to be 1.
His awareness right now is 0. He doesn't know what's going on. He's just in a blind rage. He's a goldfish. And you stay up all night and you discover that Cardia is working with Baron Nightcloak. And they get the book from you because you don't want anything to happen. You even tell Labyrinth, do not try any of your Labyrinth chicanery because it will get my fucking mom killed. And I've seen how you work. And Labyrinth doesn't do any of that. However, unbeknownst to Zack Lapidus, Lazarus, unbeknownst to him, Labyrinth contacted Cheesy, the truck driver, and was able to get in contact with Mr. Bliss, who Lazarus has been trying to investigate since day one, but keeps getting drawn back into this Baron Nightcloak mess. And knowing that Mr. Bliss hates Baron Nightcloak, Labyrinth went to him with a deal. I will take care of Baron Nightcloak. You give me information on how to get rid of him. And he gave her a little bit of info, which is that some of his powers are derived from a medallion that he wears around his neck. So, with all of that in mind, all hell breaks loose. Zack takes his mom down from the top of this building and starts propelling himself towards the street to take her to safety. Baron Nightcloak, who now has the book, starts performing some kind of ritual that we believe is going to allow him to remake the universe. Gail's eyes just went absolutely batshit thinking about this. They were everywhere. Your big, round, white lady eyes. And your big, round eyes. I don't know what that life's like. Oh, man. When I see myself in the camera, I'm like, they just get slittier and slittier. So
You just grin more. They just disappear.
So he starts performing the ritual. Labyrinth is like, well, Mrs. Lapidus is out of the way. Time to spring into action and fuck this all up. So she comes out, throws a fee blast. Cardia starts looking for her because Labyrinth is invisible, but Baron Nightcloak can see her because he's got the third eye. And we end up, Labyrinth jumps from the building to try and tackle Baron Nightcloak, knocking the book out of his hands. Or I think you knocked it out from the fee blast.
I knocked it out with the fee blast, then I jumped onto him.
You jumped onto him. He became incorporeal.
Let me phase
So you phase through him. And then you start dive bombing towards the book.
Yes.
Before he can. One more burp. You start dive bombing towards the book before he can get to it. Cardia is racing down the side of the building. And Zack Lapidus, who realizes shit's going down, catapults himself up the side of this building and rocket punches Cardia directly in the face. And when we last left off, Labyrinth had just got possession as she is skydiving towards this book. She grabs a hold of this book, holds it against her chest, and realizes she is a few seconds away from going splat on the sidewalk, or, as she looks up towards the sky, she's a few seconds away from being captured by Baron Nightcloak. When we start, Cardia has just been absolutely rocked and knocked off her course as she's running down the side of this building by a massive punch by Lazarus, as his mother, who he revealed himself to just before he did this, is watching from the sidewalk below. I forgot that little information. Mom knows, and she's watching her son be a superhero. Okay. Cardia, as she skids off the side of this building, vibrates herself and explodes one of the windows that she's running across and pulls herself into a building to avoid falling to her death at a high speed. So she is currently out of view, and Baron Nightcloak is going to fly down because he's in control. He's not descending. He's not falling. He is flying. Mm-hmm. And he approaches Labyrinth, and he becomes solid in an attempt to grab the book from Labyrinth's hands, thus grabbing it from her and allowing her to fall to her death. This is a pretty important exchange. Mm-hmm. Because I have a feeling that after this round, Gail, mm-hmm. you're not going to have many more chances to live. Mm-hmm. So, first, Baron Nightcloak is going to become solid and try to grab the book.
Am I
Are you
making a
going to
strength
resist him
test?
trying to grab the book?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys are
And that's not
descending
an
fast.
action, is it?
So
That's a reaction.
no, it's not an action. This is your reaction. It
All right.
is like, does he get to just grab the book from you or no?
No.
Okay. So he is going to, that's Cardia stats. Let me pull up Aaron's stats. He is going to, I think this would be coordination to try and, what do you think?
Is it strength or coordination?
Maybe strength, because he's trying to, I mean, like, I think it's easy for him to like touch it. It's going to be hard for him to pull it out of your hands.
Yeah.
So we'll say, right? Because like, what
So
can
that's
you
what you're
really
saying is
do
like,
in the
can I
air?
keep it away from him touching it? Okay.
He has more control over his ability to fly
Yeah, that's what-
than
yeah,
you
that's
do
what-
over your ability
okay.
to move in the air. So we're going to
Yeah.
say it's a strength roll,
Okay.
which I'm going to roll a d6 and add it to his strength. Oh, God. All right, so he grabs a hold of the book, and I only got a 6. What did you get?
I definitely got higher than that because. Oh no, I got a 6. Shoot! Wait! Can I use my athletics?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
what
then
it's
I
for,
got
right?
an 8. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Like, what?
So he's holding on to the book, but he can't pull it out of your grip.
Okay.
You guys
so
are
we're
descending.
locked on this book.
Yeah. You two are falling, circling through the air. Very soon now, one of you is going to go splat on a sidewalk, and it's not Bear Nightclub. That takes us to your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to say this. Lazarus has a turn after you. And after that...
And we established that I did become visible while falling.
Yes.
Okay.
So...
I'm going to.
So you guys are both wrestling with the book. He can't pull it away from you.
Okay.
What would you like to try and do here?
I would like to try and get the amulet off of from around his neck.
All right, the amulet that you know gives him his powers.
Yes.
Okay.
What'll it take?
You're gonna have to let go of the book.
Why? Am I able to snatch onto him? Oh. No, you're saying like to let go.
Yeah. If you just got one hand on this book, I say he's able to take this book.
No, he's a feeble.
He's
No,
Nick
that's right. He's
Northcutt
not old
now,
anymore. He's
man.
Nick Northcutt now.
He's virile and strong and has done many action films and possibly steroids. Several PEDs.
Shoot. Okay, I thought I'd get.
TRT, EPO. Take as much time as you need, Gail. It's only the season fucking finale. It's only your life in the balance. David, a little commentary to fill this gap as she tries to figure out how to keep her character from going
Can
splat.
I see the amulet?
Yeah. You can see the chain around his neck. You can't see the amulet proper. But you can see the gold chain. It's like
Okay.
tucked into his shirt. It's not something he wants to advertise.
I need.
But you know it's there because you're looking for it.
Okay. I'm gonna let go with one hand and then with both to as quickly as I can. And this is about being fast because apparently he can turn corporeal, so I can't
Yeah.
grab him or it. So, yeah, I grab it to rip it off his neck.
Okay. Make your check.
What is my test?
You're trying to do it fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say it's a coordination deal.
Okay.
Is that fair to you?
Yeah. Can I use my martial arts? Because I think we said well, yeah. I have athletics. I have martial arts. I don't know if I can use athletics.
I don't know. I don't know if they teach that in ninja class.
They don't teach like plucking out an eye, like in Kill Bill.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I gotta. Oh, he's got danger sense, so I can do. Okay. I got an 8.
I got an 11.
All right. You're gonna grab this chain, snatch it. He's gonna pull the book to his chest.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes get huge as he realizes you have his medallion.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're both falling to your death. He has the book. You have this medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Lazarus, what are you going to do?
Okay. So, height-wise on this building, where am I in comparison to them?
You kind of met them halfway. So they're descending. They're below you.
They're below me, but only by a bit.
Yeah. So you came up halfway up this building. They're a quarter of the way down the building.
All right.
So they're between you and the ground.
I kind of slingshotted up. I did the punch.
Yes.
And then I kind of imagine I kind of grabbed onto like one of the ledges of the building.
Say a flagpole.
A flagpole, perfect. I grabbed onto a flagpole. My feet like keep on going up, and then I end up just like slingshotting back into the other direction.
Okay.
After that punch. So now I'm plummeting down as well, and I'm actually going to keep one arm on the flagpole and the other arm stretching out to try and catch Labyrinth.
We're on the verge of one of the greatest moments in the history of comic books recreating itself, and I'm so excited for it. So you're trying
So
to...
it's trying to stretch. It's trying to like loop under her to like whoop.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man fans know what's up. Okay. So this is going to be a speed. This is going to be a coordination because you got to do this all super fucking fast.
Yep. Coordination.
And let's see. Hang on. Let me set a difficulty for this because this has to be like superhuman to do this.
So a 7.
The amount of
to get a
speed
7.
required. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
What'd you set the difficulty at? Do I get to know?
I'm going to tell you right now. You got to beat an 11.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you want her to die.
You got to match an 11.
If I want to use a determination to give a boost, I have to announce that first?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm definitely going to do that, but even that would put... Using determination would put that at a base 8. So...
You got a 50-50 chance of fucking this. Is that right?
I think technically 60 seconds. Because if I tie it, I still succeed.
Yeah. Well, it's a little fail, little success. But yeah.
Right. But
So Gwen Stacy.
I can't
you catch her, but she snaps her neck.
I can't roll a 1 or a 2. Okay, so I'll use a determination point because I can see that Labyrinth is about to die, and I'm not even. We're going to see the roll here live.
Oh my goodness!
Here it is. Oh, it rolled
We're
on
not
more
going to
die.
send her.
It's a 4.
Oh boy.
So that makes it a 12.
That makes it a 12, which would be a moderate success. The effort succeeds. You're able to swoop this arm underneath her and grab a hold of her. And the polys have this elasticity, and it creates a bungee effect for Labyrinth that does not cause you to Gwen Stacy break your neck.
Right.
Oh my gosh!
Spider-Man style. You have the medallion. Baron Nightcloak is descending, and Cardia has some work to do. Can she make it down the side of this building and do something to save this guy's ass?
No.
She is going to, let's see, that's 10. Okay. She races down the side of this building and sees you all. And she doesn't make it to Baron Nightcloak, who splatters on the ground with the book.
Oh my
of
gosh.
Undead.
How close is this to my mom?
Your mom, like, so this explosion of Baron Nightcloak happens. And your mom lets out a scream. And at that moment, the car door of an El Camino closes. And Sarsaparilla puts his arm around her shoulder tenderly. And she turns her head in tight towards his chest as he holds her. And you can barely make out that his lips are saying, "It's going to be all right. I'm here now."
We got a new villain in town. One villain dies, another villain is born.
You all can see this book of unknown devils sizzling away the blood so that it emerges from the gore.
Oh my gosh. But is
So
it
like
intact?
he landed imagine he landed chest first.
Yeah, on it.
Yeah. And so there's just this big stain. And then through that stain, the book just kind of sizzles through, rises to the top.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
Labyrinth,
Whose
you're
turn is it
hanging
now?
by a poly.
Living on a poly.
Cardia picks up the book.
Oh shit. Okay. So she's down there. Is she covered in night cloak?
Like it happened right in front of her. Goo. Yeah.
All right.
This.
How far away am I from the ground?
You're like halfway, but a quarter of the way down the side of this building.
Oh, so I've got a quarter of the building left.
Sure.
Okay.
All these cars, fire department, fire trucks are starting to pull up and surround the building. The clouds, the storm clouds that were above, start to dissipate.
Okay.
And you see this like vile spirit emerge from the gore and lets out this wraith-like scream, this howl of pain before it dissipates into the ether.
Baron Night.
From the book or from Baron Nightcloak's
From the
body?
gore.
From the gore
okay.
of Baron Nightcloak's body.
It's Baron Nightcloak. Is it like that purplish thing
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Labyrinth saw take over Nick Northcutt's body? Okay. Good riddance, Baron Nightcloak. Okay. I have nothing to get down. I have no way of doing this.
So,
Actually,
Lazarus, what do you want to do? You're kind of loose right now. You're just kind of hanging loose, right?
yeah, I say, Lazarus, we need to get down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm prepared to like run and get to Cardia if I can.
Yeah, I'm slowly trying to, well, not super slowly, but trying to lower her down to the ground so she can go and lower myself down as well.
Okay. You guys lower to the bottom, and Cardia is going to take off.
Following the blood.
The trail. She's very fast.
What-
She speeds off with the book. You
Well,
are on the
Zack
ground.
did happen to put a little poly on the book.
Oh, shit.
So I should be able to sense in the general direction of where she goes and ends up.
Wow. So you guys get to the bottom. You see the
Oh
stain.
no, she's got the book. Dang it, what are we gonna do?
Labyrinth. Very good.
It's okay. We saved my mom. We killed the Baron, and I planted a little surprise in the book. I think we can be able to track her.
Really?
Yeah, I put a piece of myself in the book, and I can kind of feel the location of where a part of me is. So, yeah, I can sense where this book is.
Oh my gosh. And then I just pull him into a big hug. I say, thank you for saving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really thought that was it. And then I
Thank you.
put him back. I'm like, and I didn't think that you could also get to the book too. That's awesome.
I'm starting to feel like a hero finally.
As you say that, you see your mom over Labyrinth's shoulder pull away from the sweet embrace of Sarsaparilla.
I was hoping it, like the unconscious sarsaparilla whom she's punched. But no, not that.
No. She likes it. She loves it. Don't worry about it. She takes 2 steps forward towards Lazarus, who's in his superhero identity. She reaches out and stops as she noticed you're all surrounded by a couple hundred people. Not sure if she should what the protocol is here.
I kind of take control of that moment and just give her a tight embrace and just kind of say in her ear, we have a lot to talk about later tonight, but I have to go.
She nods her head and is speechless. But you can see love and pride in her eyes that are now starting to well up with a lot of tears.
You know, I burst in the house ready to tell you, and you weren't there. And not only that, you weren't there because of who I am. I'm just so glad I don't have to hide anything from you anymore.
And she looks at you, nods her head. Do you have to go right now?
Right now. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Make sure Sarsaparilla takes you somewhere safe, and I'll reach out as soon as I can.
Don't worry, son. I'll take good care of her.
Don't call me son, Sarsaparilla, but thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping her safe.
All right, kiddo.
And at that, what do we think is faster, my spring jumping or motorcycling? Or are we each taking our own
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle. I'm gonna
Hop
hop on the Minotaur.
You hop on your bike, and Labyrinth, you see, in the corner of your eye, across the street, there's like a diner. And it's got one of those tables, one of those counters right at the window where people can sit and look out onto the sidewalk, onto the street. Mm-hmm. And you see a large Samoan man finishing up a sandwich. Wipes his mouth and looks at you. Gives you the okay sign.
Wait, is that...
That's Mr. Bliss.
Unfortunately, Lazarus has the awareness of 0 right now, so he has no idea this is happening.
I could roll for it. I could roll a 6 here. Here we go. Boom. Oh, I actually did roll a 6.
So it's only a moderate failure.
I only barely missed him. Okay.
Oh, that must be your boyfriend or something.
That means I saw the sandwich. I just didn't see who was holding it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go.
You catch Labyrinth's gaze looking towards the counter in the diner, and when you look, you just see the chair spinning.
Yeah.
Somebody had just left that chair.
Yeah. I just think
tuna
she's
melt.
hungry. Yeah, I just like, oh.
I'm
I
also
missed
hungry.
lunch. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's what, sunrise? No. Yeah, sunrise, right? So,
Sundown.
sundown.
Right. He was there like all night and all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sundown. Yeah.
Okay.
So how far away do I feel this presence? Is it very faint or is it not too far away?
It's pretty far away, but you got this little honing beacon that you use the determination point to create, which I 100% forgot about. And I thought that we were done with the book. When I was like, well, that's it. She's very fast. You have no idea where to go, and we've only got an hour and a half to do this. So
Yeah.
that's the end of that.
Yeah. Nope.
But I was wrong. You had a plan, and I forgot all about it. Very good. Bully for you. You're able to follow this beacon, and you can tell that it's become stationary. It moves very fast, and actually, for a while, you can't like it moves so fast that you start losing frequency, right? Like it's not reporting back to you because it's moving so quick.
Yeah.
But eventually, it becomes stationary, and you're able to find it at a warehouse. You guys drive down into this factory district.
Let me know when you think that we're close. We'll walk if we need to.
I think we're coming up to it over here. I think it feels like it's in that building there.
Okay. I actually drive like past it. 2 or 3 buildings to double back.
Yeah. Or are you looking for something, or are you just driving past it?
Just driving past it so that, like, if she's hearing a motorcycle, she hears it go past and is like, oh, okay, who cares?
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. You do so. Now what?
We're creeping up.
How big is this building? Is it massive or is it kind of
No,
like
it's a pretty small building. Like it would be like an office building between factory areas. Does that make sense? Just like a little shop. Maybe at one point it was a place where people could get a lunch or something, but now it's just like broken windows.
It's Lazarus. I'm gonna be invisible. Just give me a couple minutes. Yell if she moves.
you sneak in. I'm gonna make sure she can't get away.
Okay. Invisible.
Okay. You go to sneak into this building.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a coordination roll, applying any stealth bonuses from your invisibility or whatever, however you do it.
Okay.
And you're going to have to beat
13.
Yeah, okay. I was like, you're going to have to beat a 7.
So, once she's inside, I want to use my last determination point to stretch my entire body, encapsulating the entire building, if I can, so that all the windows and doors are sealed, and that she is trapped inside this building.
Labyrinth, you start walking, and this shadow comes over your back, and you turn around, and you realize every window is now covered with this purple and green film. I can't believe you just used a determination point to become a bubble.
Yeah.
To fumigate.
I mean,
Like a
why?
fumigation
If
bubble.
I don't do something like that, why wouldn't she just run away again?
She's gonna slice your shit up, dude.
Well,
It's gonna be
probably
great.
not. Nah.
Probably not.
Nah.
Well, she'll kill Labyrinth. It doesn't matter. Did you see the fight last time? Like,
I didn't know
was
she was
bad,
coming.
okay. And she doesn't know you're coming.
Exactly.
You see a door. It's a trap door behind the counter.
Is it open or closed?
It is locked. There is
It's
a new padlock on it.
On the outside.
Yeah, where you can see it.
Okay.
It's on the other side and under the floor where you can't see it.
Well, that would make sense because she can't lock it if she's in there. So I'm going to keep looking around.
Okay.
Now, if she hid the book there, that's something, but I'm looking for her.
In the back, there's a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And long abandoned old stove that is covered in grease. That's long since dried. And on this tabletop, where somebody years ago probably used to cut food, you can see some papers and maps of the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there is another room that is it looks like a freezer, like a walk-in freezer. And it is also locked.
Okay.
And the lock on it looks brand new.
Okay.
If you want to make some kind of intelligence
I
roll
do.
to investigate, to give you a little bit more clues than that, then you can do that.
I will. I also have investigation.
Cool. So that, and those are called what? They're called
Specialties.
qualities or skills, some specialties.
Specialties. Quality
And
it would be like,
Right.
Well,
that doesn't matter. So a specialty is something that's, you have one level in that, which gives you a +1 to whenever you're doing that specific action with your intelligence. So your intelligence is normally what is your intelligence score?
5. Intellect. Is what
Intellect.
It is.
Sorry.
Yes.
Your intellect
My
is
intellect
a
is
5.
5.
Whenever you're investigating, that base becomes a 6. You roll a d6, you add that to the 6 to get a final score of
10. Because I rolled a 4.
And I'm going to say, in order for you to kind of, the base for this, we're going to say is average, which is a 3. And I rolled a 1. So 4. You can tell that there's like debris, like broken glass and stuff on the floor, chipped tile. But you can tell that in front of the freezer, the tile is shuffled away, kicked away. There's clearly a path made. to there, towards that walk-in freezer.
And is that also a padlock, or is it more like a button code
No, it's
lock?
like a padlock key.
It's a padlock key. Okay.
Requires a key, yeah.
Okay. But I don't detect her anywhere else in this
You
area
don't
that I have
see-
access to.
No.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to try and break this padlock. I'm going to do it with my feed blast, though.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your Fee Blast. So take your 8, which is the power level of your Fee Blast, roll a 6, and then I have a base for the material.
So do I okay. Do I add my Fee Blast level, or do I add my
No,
coordination?
your coordination.
Okay,
Yes,
that's what I
your
thought.
coordination.
Okay.
To shoot it.
So that is a 10.
10. And this is 4, 7. So, yeah, major success.
Okay.
You explode this padlock off the door, and the door swings open. And inside, you see, passed out on the ground, Lima.
Oh my gosh. Lima.
She, like, barely lifts her head off this, like...
She can see me even when I'm
Filthy
invisible, right?
ground.
Because she's an alien?
Yeah, she could, she could see you before, but she's, like, not even really awake.
Okay. Hey, let's get out of here. Come on, lean on me.
And she can barely pull herself up, and you bring her up the rest of the way.
I want to get her out of the freezer.
Yeah, I mean, it's not working. It's not.
Yeah,
like
but
freezing.
it's more like it's easily somebody could lock us back in there.
Sure, sure.
So then,
No,
like,
I hear
so
you.
I just want to get back to the open area.
And you did make a big racket with your feed blast exploding this door.
Yeah.
You pull her out. Where is she?
Does she? Yeah, she still has her like voice modulator or whatever.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. But yeah. I shouldn't have said that because now I gotta play with it more in the post. It's perfectly just the way it was before.
Fortunately, you could just cut out the fact that you said it's fucked up.
She never said anything.
Cardia needed to communicate with her and get information, so they didn't touch it. So, where is she? I don't know. But
She was here
when
moments ago.
did she? When did you see her? Did she go in there in the freezer, or did she? Do you know
I
where
was
she
in
went?
the freezer. No, she didn't come in there.
Okay. She has the book, but Baron Nightcloak as Nick Northcutt is gone.
That's wildly confusing to her.
Yeah, if she looks confused, I'm
The
gonna...
Baron Nightcloak as Nick Northcutt is gone. She's like,
You know how Nick Northcutt was going to use the book to destroy the universe?
yes.
Well, it was because Nick Northcutt was possessed by somebody named Baron Nightcloak, and anyway, they died.
Oh, the pieces come together now. I see. Well done.
Thank you.
I was talking
we
to
got-
myself, but sure.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna. Can you keep an eye out for me?
It's
I'm
so
gonna try
dark in here. And the light is making its way through the windows.
Well, there's no light outside anyway. It's after sundown.
I see. We're trapped in a purple bubble.
Yeah,
Death.
not quite, but for
Going
some
to
maybe.
die in here.
Lima, calm down. It's Lazarus.
Oh. We're in encompassed by a teenage boy.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Keep an eye out for me. And I go to the trap door. I'm gonna
All right.
Fee Blast it.
All right, give me another one.
All right. That is 15.
Okay. You blow off this hinge.
Mm-hmm.
And you open up the trapdoor. You make your way down these stairs quietly, even though it doesn't really matter now.
Mm-hmm.
There's
It's
a
quiet so that it's harder to detect where I am. Yeah.
sure. There's a bare bulb hanging from an outlet in the ceiling with a pull chain. Click, click. You see this computer setup, this incredible computer setup with all these screens, whirring data information and beacons. This is like some kind of command center that she has set up. You can see pictures on a wall of Mrs. Lapidus, Zack Lapidus, pictures of Gracie Hartwell, your alter ego. And on the table is the Book of Unknown Devils.
I pick it up.
This is the book? The real book?
Is that Lima?
Lima says.
Yeah. I think. Does it look like it's the real book and not some sort of decoy?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we've had a lot of decoys.
Lima lunges for it and grabs it.
I don't release it.
I have been hunting for this book for my people. And I may be trapped here. You will let this book go.
And what will you do with it, Lima?
I'm going to... And you can see, like, confusion on her face. I'm going to figure it out somehow.
Okay. Will you let us help you figure it out?
Fine.
I release it.
She takes the book from you. Holds it in her hands. Finally. Finally. And that's where we're going to take a break. What's up, everybody? I don't think I mentioned earlier, but my name's Jay. And I am your humble game master for this Icons RPG. And I've had a lot of fun bringing this series and our last two seasons, Analysis Complete and Hackway Heights, to your ears and faces, your eyeballs. And if you enjoy the work that me and my cohorts, Gail, David, and our past collaborators have done, you may be wondering to yourself, how can I support these people, these fine individuals, this collective of brilliance? Well, let me tell you how you can do that. First of all, just recommend our show to fucking anybody. Anybody. I don't care. I don't care. Strangers on the street. I don't care. That's our number one goal, is to get our show into the ears of as many people as possible. And if you could do that, that would be sweet. If you've already done that, and I know some of you have, thanks. And you're like, man, these guys deserve like a couple of bucks. You can go to our Patreon at patreon.com/getoutofdepth, where you can subscribe at a variety of different tiers to help us pay for the bills, like this StreamYard subscription that allows me to record each individual audio so that I can edit the shows at the level that I edit them at. Now allows me to cut and move everybody's lines around so that it all makes sense and not as much overtalk and all that good shit. That costs money, baby. And your support goes to paying for that. It also goes to paying our collaborators. All the people that work with us, all the amazing talents that have worked with us in the past year. This year has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm so amazed that I made it through the end of this year, and that we will now have 36 episodes of a podcast published. 3 really different, really awesome stories available for people to enjoy. And whatever that costs to you, whatever that means to you, whatever value that has in your heart, you can show us at patreon.com/getoutofdepth, where you can also get access to a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like the character questionnaires. Every season my players make a character, I ask them personal questions. Some of the information comes up in the show, some of it doesn't. You learn some secrets that weren't revealed. In our first season, David's character was a racist towards Muppets, and we didn't find out until after the season was over. He kept that shit a secret.
Not just a racist, I trafficked them.
Yes. He was,
and one of the other characters he was a Muppet slaver. And at one time, okay, we've all done bad things. His are just really bad. And he did a lot of bad things that season, I would say. This is like some child abandonment things happened. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure you go back to Hackway Heights and listen to David just be an absolute terrible, terrible
And that was even me being a good dad. I mean, wow.
Trying desperately to be a good dad.
oh my gosh.
Trying so hard.
Worst dad before that.
And not making much sense. It was great. It was
just
such
drop
a fun
him off
time.
with this dude that I don't know. Anyway.
An absolute stranger.
Digress.
Anyways, if... what point was I making with all this nonsense? Anyways, that's right. You could have learned about that in advance, and you could have known that's why he was behaving the way he was behaving with the character that was a Muppet. It was very awkward and uncomfortable at times, but he learned some valuable lessons and became a good person and not a Muppet racist. You could have enjoyed that if you were part of our Patreon subscribership. You also, after this show is finished recording, we're going to do a little Q&A, a little something where we're going to discuss the past season that we just did. And that is exclusive to the Patreon subscribers. That's just for them. They get to see our little post-season discussions. And it's a video that they get access to. And if you want to get access to that, I think the smallest tier is $3. And you get to give us $3, which is really nice, minus Patreon's cut. And you get access to some more content, some more behind-the-scenes stuff. You can check that out, patreon.com/getoutofdepth. If you're interested in, I'm about to go on a break between seasons, which means I get to write more, because editing a show is a lot of work, and it makes you not want to sit in front of a computer. And that's what writing is most of the time. So I get to write more. And if you are interested in our world building, you can go to worldanvil.com/ a bunch of other shit. There's a link down the D below. You can check it out there and find out more about our universe, the world we're creating. You can see different companies and entities that exist in this world. There's like some tenuous links between last season and this season, and I've already put some connections in this season for next season that you for those who are listening to all the seasons, or at least everything after season 1, we'll get to enjoy those little Easter eggs and those little connections. I hope that's I always think that's cool. So I'm really excited to do more of that and to write more about that. And you can check that out at that link. And if you want to get in contact with us, you can do so through the Patreon, or you can do so by going to getoutofdepth.com. That's our website where we have some blog posts about, for example, how I ran the Analysis Complete game. I've had a lot of people tell me they want to run that game, that scenario, and I explain how I ran it at getoutofdepth.com. And Gail's writing essays about learning how to love anime, despite
how I learned.
How she learned to love anime, despite being prejudiced against it in the beginning. Much like David's character was prejudiced against Muppets.
Wait, what?
It's the same thing.
Enslave anime. Like, it wasn't remotely the
It
same.
was enslaved from your brain. You kept it
wasn't
out
even
of
prejudiced.
your brain.
I actually say that I enjoyed it. I just was like, oh, I don't.
But you did enslave my heart.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's how you make that conversation stop. You can go to Get Out of Dev. You can shoot me an email, and I'll respond to it probably. I'll respond to those. If you try to hit us up on Twitter, it could be weeks before I see it. It's not my preferred way of life.
talking.
Just general existence. Yeah, that's it. Getoutofdepth.com. I think I hit everything, Gail. I think it is time to finish this motherfucker up.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. David has something.
So Zack is like, his head is kind of like traveling across the whole bubble of his body, and he's like poking his head into windows here and there.
It's wildly disgusting.
Yeah,
It's just the
yeah.
freakiest.
And he's sticking his head in through windows and stuff. He's just trying to see if he can find out where Cardia got off to.
And you are looking around. You don't see Cardia at all. You're able to scan around. She doesn't seem to be here. It seems as though she brought the book here, left the book here, and now you've found the book. She's not in the building.
Well, he slowly.
Your head is sticking through the front door right now. You can see Labyrinth and Lima descending down into the stairs, and moments later you hear like a, "I'm not giving you the book," and "Give me the book back." That's how they talk. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
That's not how that
we
conversation
did it
went at
real.
all.
No, it's exactly how you talk. You spoke just like that. You're like, "Oh, I'm not giving you this book. I'm keeping it." And you hear finally, and Lima comes up the stairs with the book. And she goes, "Oh, hi, Mark." Just kidding. She says, she says, "So,
I did not hit her. I did not.
oh, hey." She says, "Oh, there you are. This looks very uncomfortable for you."
Yeah, I haven't done this before, and it's not my favorite position. And I'm slowly like deflating my bubble. You can start seeing light pouring through the windows as
Yeah. Street
as
lamps.
all of a sudden my body starts forming like around my head, and I'm just kind of like flat on the ground as I
hate this move. The visual of it is fucking awful.
well,
It's gross.
You know, I'm stretching in all ways.
Nah, I get it.
It's like the creature in Nope. To bring things back to a conversation we had before.
Sure.
We started streaming.
Yeah. What are you doing, Labyrinth? You're downstairs.
I want to quickly grab some of this information and you said, is there a lot of computers or like just a lot of monitors? one computer with a lot of monitors? Or?
You can tell that there's like two main computers under the desks.
Okay.
Yeah. One looks to be like some kind of server.
Okay.
And the other one's probably the main work computer.
I want to take whatever pronouns she has and I'm going to take the main CPU.
You're gonna
Unless
just take
it's
the whole computer out of the
gargantuan.
wall. I mean, it's you know it's a full tower, so it's not it's a little bulky.
I feel like I'm Miles Morales from Into the Spider-Verse where he's carrying the monitor and the computer and everything, trying to sneak out and be invisible. So yeah, no, I'm kind of interested in figuring that out.
You're not even gonna shut it down properly. You're just gonna unplug it from the wall like a goddamn savage. What is this?
Yes.
Ew. Okay.
Yes.
Before you do, you can see on the screen.
Oh,
You
was
can
it
see on
on?
the screen like it. Yeah. I mean, that's how you could tell what it was doing. Yeah, the monitors were on.
What it was doing.
Yeah, you could see like maps of the city on the monitor.
Oh, I pictured them. Sorry, I pictured them on the wall, not on the monitor. I don't know why that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Okay, then no, I
But
wouldn't just.
it's like satellite beacons on. It's like a globe. You can see like satellite readout like beacons to different locations on the global map. And like she's like feeding this information through VPNs across different servers.
Okay.
And there's a chat box that looks like she had to have just been here.
What does it say? If I scroll up in the chat box.
Yeah. She is speaking with somebody. And it says, I have the book. The Baron is out of play.
And that's it. Like that's all. The last thing that was sent. No response.
There is a response. And it's like a blank. It's like hash marks for a name. So it's
Okay.
like it's encrypted. It means nothing, right? And it says, he's willing to speak to you. And it has a location. Meet me here.
What's the location?
It's another building in the part of town. It's a it is, hang on just a second. It is in Beretta Hills, where
Malconian.
Zack
High.
Lapidus goes to school.
So it all
It's a
ends where
house.
it began. Oh my goodness. Okay.
It looks like it's further up into the mountains, though.
Okay.
So presumably, Cardi is meeting someone there without the book, though, before she comes back to get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I text Sarsaparilla this address. Say this is the home base for Cardia. Sassafras's red and white blur. There's some info here somebody might need to look at and send.
And I'm just here with Lima. It's just me and her, right, while she's down
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask her, has this book ever been used in your world?
We haven't had it for centuries. It's whatever's in it. The magic of it has... The information about it has faded. It's not something that we have much details on.
It's just a book that you know was created by an ancient culture from your world.
Correct.
I know you said that you feel like this book can only be destroyed on your planet. Is that really what you plan to do with this?
Yes. My plan was to get this book back. Bring it back to our people so we can dispose of it properly.
Well, you've created nothing but trouble but by keeping it from you, so I really hope our trust in you is well placed.
Yeah.
I come up the stairs. I've recorded the address from the... I know where Cardi is. She's meeting somebody, I think somebody who might have been behind a lot of this.
Is this where we say goodbye, Lima? Are you able to go back to your world with this book?
I have to go back to the box. They have my gauntlets. That's how I travel. And we have to figure out how to fix them.
I see.
Perhaps you could get me in contact with the one they call Sarsaparilla? Do you
I think
know
he's
him?
sending somebody here now. But you might want to hide in case Cardia comes back sooner.
Yeah, you definitely can't be here. The longer we stay here, we're putting ourselves in danger from Cardia coming back.
Do you want to come with? You don't look like you're up for a fight, though.
No. No, I'm not.
All right. See if you can hide out in one of these warehouses until Sarsaparilla or his team gets here. I'll let him know that you're here with the book.
Are you guys thinking about, and this is Jay talking, are you guys thinking about staying here to ambush Cardia when she gets back?
I was thinking we were going to head to the new address.
I was too. I was gonna let Lima stay here, but I was but that's why I texted Pride to try and get Sarsaparilla to try and get Pride here.
Okay.
So you got Pride teams coming here, Pride teams going there.
Got it. Who texted Sarsaparilla?
Me.
Yeah, he texts you back. I'll send Sassafras. I'm busy consoling Mrs. Lapidus.
Sassafras, get off your butt now, all caps. We may die tonight. I need you to do your job.
And he sends you like a laughing emoji with like the triangle eyes.
I read the text over her shoulder and what the?
All right.
And I texted him, get on the case and off my mom. And,
he sends one more text saying like, just let me finish these steak and eggs. And I'll be right there. All right. So the plan here is to have... You guys are sending this information to Pride?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to find like another building, several buildings away that might... Because this areas.
Yeah, I think the idea Lima's just like, I will go on top of a building and wait, and then they'll see me and they'll use the little jet.
Copter down. Yeah. Yep.
And are you sending the information for the new location to them as well to like assist you in the sting, the bust here?
Yeah, I don't know that I was sending. I was saying like we're going to check out this address.
Yeah, I don't think we would want agents to go in or anything. It would probably just be like, be prepared for this to be a mop-up area.
Yeah.
Pretty soon. Yeah.
Are we Beatrix Kiddo here?
Yeah.
Well, you know,
the crazy 88.
there's gonna be villains in cuffs that they're gonna be mopping up away to the box.
Okay. All right, let's
know.
go. Let's go.
Okay. This is exciting.
This is me grabbing onto you on the bike.
Okay.
Okay. Let me make sure I got this.
Do you keep your poly in the book, Lazarus?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Okay. You guys drive towards this new location and you realize like there's a point where you're now going up into the hills and mountains of Beretta Hills. And this is just like residential area. These are the richest people. This is like old world money. They own vineyards around here. These are mansions. Gated communities. And even just like driving through here, you can tell there's like guards at buildings.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna keep going till we get to the address.
Yeah.
Right. You pull up to an address and a guard steps out. Are you... What? Hang on a second.
Blast.
He just like explode this fucking guy.
Just
like,
to
no,
knock him
no.
unconscious.
They're here. And you just fee blast this dude. Give me a coordination check.
Okay. That could have been better. That would be a 10.
Okay. You hit this guy because he's just a dude, and you let's see, what's his stat? Straight up murder this man. You send him.
I
through...
blasted him, and you can't kill with a blast. You can only kill with a shot.
You send him through the guard room, like through the window, and the shards of glass fall down on some arteries, and he dies.
So you really wanted to take that mop up literally, didn't you? Okay, I see where we are.
You guys started it. Words have consequences, guys.
Wait, this dude's just dead?
Yeah, she murdered him in cold blood.
What?
Fuck.
He had a family and everything.
Lazarus, can you heal him?
No, he's not going to heal him. Okay. No, you blast him
you
into
so
the wall, and he
passes
out. And let's see. Yeah, he's knocked out.
Like you just made a ambiguous roll to be like, yep, knocked out.
You don't know what his score shot.
I knew, just as I suspected, knocked out.
And yep.
But there's a little like guardhouse there.
Yeah. It's on the other
Can
side.
Can we look into the garden? Can we see whose house this is from anything around the house or in the guardhouse?
Can you see whose house it is? You can see this this gate that this huge wrought iron gate, and this road that extends past the gate, so like people would be let in through here and they could drive up the street. What is it? What are you making the face for?
I meant to do.
Right,
I forgot to do something.
So,
anyway.
All right. So anyways, you can see leading up this path, there's like the little lanterns on the pathway, the driveway up this huge white house with columns on either side of the door. Some incredible bushes and that have like these berries growing on them. There's a fountain at the driveway where there's a roundabout. There's a fountain there that's running. It's got these like neon blue lights. Not neon, like LED blue lights shining in the water. You don't know whose house it is. There's not like a name or anything, but yeah.
Okay.
I assume there's a way for me to open the gate from the guardhouse. I'm just like, bing.
You could literally just slip between the bars, couldn't you? You're fucking.
It's one of
I know, but she might not be able to.
I mean,
is it a decorative gate?
No, it's fairly functional. Yeah.
Okay.
You slip through the bars and
But-
inside the guardhouse, which is on the other side
Oh.
of the guards, you're able to buzz her in. Gates open up. Vroom, 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 of the motorcycle.
I leave the motorcycle there. It's turned off. And I want to take a look at the cameras. Are there monitors for security cameras?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one looking right at you.
Is my bike visible from any of the cameras?
Yeah, there's one that's pointed right down where your bike would be.
Okay, I'd like to put it in a blind spot, please.
Okay.
Okay. So I relocate.
Are we able to see other people in the security cameras?
That's
Like,
the
where
next
are
question.
people at?
Oh, you're like looking into the. Yeah, you look in the monitors and you can see like a group of people grabbing weapons and marching through towards an exit of the building.
But we don't see, looking at any of these, we can't see where Cardia might be.
No.
Don't see. No, she's not in any of these. All right. Well,
A group of people grabbing weapons and heading out. Okay.
did they look like normal weapons,
Or roll
or
is for, by the way.
do they look like normal weapons, or do they look like futuristic weapons?
They look like futuristic weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
These feel like Bliss goons then. 'Cause Bliss is all the future tech. How do you want to play this?
Well, what we really needed was just to find this place. I don't think I'm
All right.
up for anti-weaponry. I wanted information. I could probably get in and get it. But
As you're talking to me, I'm slowly turning into Mr. Bliss.
Why, man?
Cause some confusion. Goons are going to shoot who they think their boss is, potentially.
Okay. Well, then let's stick to the trees, and I'll be invisible. Still be careful. It could be infrared guns or something like that. I hope I didn't just give Jay an idea.
What did you just say? I'm sorry. I was pulling a
Nothing.
for
Didn't say anything.
I didn't say a word.
All right. I'm going to start kind of bounding up to the house in Bliss's body here.
And I'm going
Okay,
to
you start running
stick behind the tree
towards the
line,
house.
invisible, going towards the house. Yeah.
A couple of goons come out of the front door. And they see you and they go, oh. And they look back. So, make a willpower roll for whatever bullshit you're about to do right now.
All right. Here we go.
Ooh, I rolled really well.
Can he add his performance?
I do have a performance. Yeah, I'm adding my acting. Ooh, okay. That's
got an
an
8.
11.
All right, what do you want to say?
They tied me up back there. I'm using my best Bliss voice. They There's
I don't think
someone
you've
walking
ever
around in my
I don't
skin.
think you've ever heard him talk before.
Yeah. Nope.
We have it.
Nope.
I have, I guess. He sounds raspier.
There's someone walking around in my skin.
Sir. There's somebody, you say there's somebody walking around in your skin?
That's right. Damn shapeshiftings.
Damn shapeshiftings? What? Those damn shapeshiftings.
Yeah.
You let him move into the neighborhood and fucking property value goes down. You, what the fuck? All right. There you go. Which way, sir?
Where's Cardia? She was supposed to be meeting me here.
She was meeting you. You guys were having your meeting.
Well, that's the imposter, you idiots! Let's get bust in there right now.
Oh, man. Is that going to save this? Let's do another performance check because you overstepped your shit.
Did I? Oh, okay.
I think you did.
All right, well,
Oh,
we're gonna...
man. Give me another performance roll
Okay, that one's
to save this.
Yeah. Well, this one's going to be a 7.
I rolled a 1, so I only got a 4. So you get a 3 success again.
Oh my gosh.
If only I had last roll. Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Because they're like average intelligence. So it's like the 3. So they go, oh, okay.
Where are they?
And they're like, we're on it. And they start scanning out. I can hear a motorcycle somewhere.
Well, but do they know where he's meeting? That's what I'm trying to ask. Like, where was Cardia? Did the meeting already happen? Is that what they're trying to say?
No, you were meeting in the house. Oh,
right now.
I get it. Yeah. And then they turn around and start going back into the house. They're not fucking smart. Okay. They're not.
Smart people don't turn to crime, as you know. Just
Neither am
way
I.
of...
I was not. My brain was not working just now.
Yeah.
Okay,
no, I'm trying to get them to bust in and attack the actual Mr. Bliss if he's here.
Invisible.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like right behind him as he goes.
Shape-shifting.
The shape-shiftings.
All right, shape-shifting. You, Jesus. It's like a group of people. Shape-shiftings. Can't be trusted. You go, let's see. You follow them in. This place is absolutely beautiful. It's got these like a lot of beach vibes. And I almost started describing like Mr. Dick's place from
has this big tank with a gramophone
where he's swimming. Yeah.
The room underneath.
I love
two
that
ladders.
You go in there, there's like a living room, and you can see a TV with a speedboat race going on. Sounds turned up really loud. Something happened in Solus Bay. There's a news scroll at the bottom of it talking about somebody fell from the top of a building earlier today. And Lazarus was involved. And they start taking you towards this room, and you see more guards who are like, "What the fuck are you guys doing, Mr. Oh, hey, Mr. Bliss, what do we need to do?" And there's all these guards who are like, "Yeah, no. The guy's shapeshifting. The one downstairs, he's shapeshifting. He's a shapeshifting guy. You can't trust him." And they go, "Oh yeah. I had a cousin who was a shapeshifting. Clearly not good. Nobody could trust him. And couldn't be left alone with him. And they start moving down the hallway, and they take you to this door, this steel door under the stairs. And they're like, "We're going to bust in." And they open the door, and start marching down the stairs. Are you, Gail? What are you doing?
I said I'm behind him.
Okay.
Invisible
So I'm
style.
invisible, but I'm like right up behind Lazarus.
There's like this weird thing that happens where they get around the door, where they're all walking, and then they stop, and then you hear like 4 more footsteps past everybody else not walking anymore. And you hear Gracie Hartwell, aka Labyrinth, go geek and stop walking. And nobody pays attention. They open the door. They open the door and they start heading down the stairs. And you see this room with these overhead lights. There's a bar and a huge table, like a meeting table made of mahogany. It glistens, very shiny in the light. There's a gold glittered bar to the left of that, and beyond that is another door. And there's a guy standing at the bar. He's got suspenders and a bow tie and a visor hat. Well, I just saw you go in there, Mr. Bliss. That's weird. Sure is strange. What are you fellas doing? I thought you were going to go get those intruders. And they go shape-shifting. And he goes, say no more.
There's a fake Mr. Bliss in there.
You guys are standing in front of the door. What do you want to do, Dave?
So behind this door is presumably where Mr. Bliss.
It's like a safe room, yeah.
Yeah. All right, boys. I want to take care of this one on my own.
And you're going to?
Yeah. Turn off the cameras. I want some privacy.
Yeah. And to the left of this safe door is a keypad for a code to open it up. Like, you want us to leave? We can't leave you with no shape-shifting. And you hear the bartender who's wiping out this glass that's perpetually dirty, this mug, and he's like, yeah. My sister was a shape-shifting. Used to beat me up when I was a kid. Tried to play with her Barbies. She didn't like that.
You're all
not one
joking,
bit.
but there's someone trying to pretend to be Mr. Bliss, and I got to teach him a lesson only I can, all right? Turn off the cameras and let me deal with this.
Give me another willpower roll to get these people to turn off the cameras. Oh.
It's a
I got an
6. Okay, yeah, I fail on that.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know about this turn off the cameras, sir. Like, that's a weird request to make right now.
Just open the door, you dolts.
Well, we don't have the key. We don't have the code. You do. Just put it in.
Sorry.
Just put in that code, and you can go into your room that's yours, not the shape-shifting.
Can I see which numbers have fingerprint marks on them?
I'm just gonna feed blast it.
I love that I've let you keep doing this.
And
So
now
that it just keeps piling on top of you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just to get to this one moment. All right. Make an awareness check.
Of course.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 6, so that is my maximum at this juncture.
Oh my gosh.
A 6.
I got
Obviously. Oh.
9. Okay.
You look at the keypad and you're like, I know how to do this. You look at the thumbprints, and then you're staring at these numbers, and you're like, I need like dust or something. Can't. Need like a dusting kit.
Polly's.
So I turn back sheepishly and say, "So I'm the only one that can open this door, huh?"
Well, yeah, it's your door. Nobody's allowed to know the safe room door.
Can I creep up and see if I can make out fingerprints?
I love this stupid trick. This is fun.
Like, again, I take some of my fabric, which is black, my cape fabric, which is black.
While you're doing
to
this,
see if anything sticks to it.
While you're doing this, the bartender's standing there, and he's put that now clean glass. He's picked up another glass, and he goes, "If I didn't know anybody, I'd think you were the shapeshifting. Why don't you know your own code, sir?"
How many people are in the room right now?
6.
6
guards. 6 guards, a bartender, and you 2.
All right. I'm gonna give Labyrinth a moment to figure this out, and then I'm just gonna have to start busting some skulls, I suppose.
Okay. Give me an awareness roll, Gail.
Okay. Can I use my investigation at all?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That is 10.
I rolled an 8 again. So
I grab
you can
his
tell which
hand.
ones have fingerprints.
Oh, which ones
it's
have
4
fingerprints?
numbers, but you don't know what
No, the
order
order.
they go in.
What,
All
what
right,
are the
the four?
numbers?
What are the numbers?
They
Are there
are
4 different ones?
6.
It's 1, 1, 1, 1.
1, 2, 4, and 6.
1, 2, 4, and 6. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
And you're like, I figured it out. It's 1, 2, 4, and 6. And then you go to like press 1, and you go, oh wait, which one's first? Which one's second?
I need to
What's
see.
third? Fourth?
Yeah, there's way too many numbers.
One. I'm gonna go with this. I'm going to have him press 1, 4.
Are you like whispering this into my ear?
No, I actually like pull your hand and like have you.
Oh,
press
you're like guiding my hand? Okay.
He turns
1,
around.
4.
It's like an improv game where like
Yeah.
the
Oh.
one person's using your hands.
Yeah.
And they're doing whatever they want with their
Yeah,
hands.
right.
You're like, you start turning around. You're like, no. And he's like, well, if I didn't know any better, I think he was a shapeshifting. And then you feel your hand getting pulled back, and you're like, no, wait. I remember it just now.
Oh no.
All right, Gail. Which combination are you going to guess out of the David? Do you know how many permutations of this fucking? How many different combinations?
You said 1, 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do 2.
You're
6, 4,
literally
1.
just guessing, right?
I was going with something, but it doesn't work. I thought you were doing keep. I was gonna go with spelling bliss with keep letters to numbers keypad.
Oh, that would have been good.
No, I'm actually
It didn't
looking
work
at
out.
his stats, and I just chose those numbers in a row.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, am I right?
So what'd you put in?
2, 6, 4, 1.
So he ding.
Yeah.
Red comes up.
Well, boys, it doesn't seem like I am who I say I am. And I take 2 of them, and I try and crack their skulls together.
All right, make a prowess roll. Let's go. Oh,
Yep.
I just rolled really fucking great, but you have ridiculous prowess.
I do, but I did not roll well. I rolled a 1,
Okay.
so that's 9.
I got a 9 also, so you're gonna do half your strength score, so it's a wash.
Are you allowing me to do half my strike sword to 2 of them since I'm crashing them together?
Yeah, sure, why not? I don't really
All right.
care. They're goons.
Yeah. So it's rounded down, it's 2.
Okay, they're still alive.
Yeah, well.
All right, Labyrinth, what do you want to do? You're going to get a turn before my guys are going to get to go.
I'm gonna go 2, 4, 6, 1.
Is that what you're going to do?
Oh
this
my
whole
gosh.
fight?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is fucking awful. This is the season finale of the show. End. This is it. We have 15 minutes and it's going to be spent 2614, 2164, 2146, 1264. Oh my God. This is incredible. Really bad. It is awful. All right, so you... What are you doing? You put in the next one. It's wrong. It is so wrong. And these guys are going to go. They're all going to shoot Lazarus in the face.
Oh, shit.
Give me a coordination roll.
Oh, man.
This is so
Well,
bad.
This I could use
rolled
athletics for.
so high. Dude.
This I could use athletics for to dodge, though, right?
Yes, you can.
So that's-
You're going to need
that's
to
a-
roll.
13.
Oh, shit, really?
It's as high as I can roll, yeah.
Oh, man. All right, I scored like, I thought I did good with a 10. Fuck. Okay. I rolled a 6 and a 5, and those are 9s and 10s. Oh, shit. All right.
Effort fails significantly.
Significantly, they shoot
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth behind you instead.
On Axe, not knowing that she's there. Okay.
If she hadn't been standing there, maybe they would have shot the keypad and it would have just opened the door.
What? I don't get a coordination dodge?
No, I'm not really shooting you, Gail. I'm making jokes here.
Oh.
They shoot. So silly. They shoot and holes go into the wall, and another 2 are going to go make another coordination roll.
Okay. Man, I literally just rolled another 13. No joke.
I rolled another 6, man. You can't keep doing that when I'm rolling well. It sucks. All right, you are squirming around all these laser blasts that are impacting this door. Gail, make a coordination roll to avoid getting murdered.
14.
Okay. Yeah, you're also dodging around these bullets as your 4126. Okay.
No! I was just
It
trying to get
is-
behind the door.
David's turn. You've knocked 2 of these guys in the head. There's 6 of them. The bartender ducks, takes a mug and just throws it at your head and misses. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. And then he hides behind the bar. What do you want to do?
What is this door made of? This is like a steel.
It's a safe. Yeah, it's like a vault. Yeah.
Man. But presumably there's only one way in and one way out.
Yeah,
from,
exactly.
From that.
Correct. Presumably, unless there's an escape pod that shoots him in a rocket into space.
Right.
Just spitballing here. Just making it up.
Right. All right. I am going to. Man, yeah. I'm going to take one of the 2 guys that I had already hit, and I'm just gonna pick him up and just throw him at
Like bowling ball,
the-
like see if you could just clear
Yeah.
out a whole bunch of them. All right.
Yeah.
Give me a strength roll. Because this is just like...
This is just straight strength. That's a 9.
All right. You are, unfortunately, I got a 10
I
on
failed.
this difficulty. And you just throw that one guy.
Yeah.
He clears everybody else's head. He hits a couch on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, good thing this couch is here. I'm fine. Gail, what would you like to do for your turn?
Well, since this is going to be a while and they're shooting at Lazarus, I was trying to get behind the door to see if I could get there quickly and it didn't work. So I'm going to do a fee blast at, let's say, the smartest looking one.
The smartest looking one. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know exactly which one that is? His name's Linus. He has a name tag.
Yep. That is an 11.
Yeah. Okay. It's a major,
Major success?
massive success.
It's a massive success.
I rolled a 1,
Oh.
so like it didn't go well.
So a massive success when blasting is a stun. So we need to test the full damage level. So that's an 8 against the target strength. So do I
I just
roll?
rolled a 1 on my strength, so that's a 5. So you roll. You succeed no matter what.
I succeed no matter what. Okay. So he's stunned.
You don't even have to roll. Because the power
Yeah.
level's so high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's stunned. So he's you fee blast him.
And then
This
I
is
want
sound effective.
to duck across the room so that people can't tell that I'm no longer there blasting.
Yeah, you hide behind the bar with the bartender. He doesn't know you're there. And he's unscrewing a top of a bottle, stuffing a rag,
Oh,
Into
Molly's Molotov cocktailing. Okay.
fumbling for a lighter. And
I smack him. Just smack. No.
Deborah, he says. And then, let's see. Oh, David, it's your turn. You get no, you threw somebody.
Yeah.
All right, time to die.
Bring it on.
Give me your coordination rolls.
That is a 11.
Good night. Come on.
Be coordinated.
Not hitting tonight. This sucks.
Average henchman, man.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, this is henchmen. That these are
Yeah.
stormtroopers essentially.
Okay.
This checks out.
Yeah.
All right.
Some of them, I'm going to make a roll here. Yeah. Some of them leave.
They realize they're
Half of
fighting
them-
superheroes.
Half of them are
Yeah.
like, we can't even hit them. And
Yeah.
they fucking leave.
Somebody just got knocked out by nothing.
Yeah.
And just
You hear them
he
storm
threw
up the
this guy
stairs.
across the room.
Like
Yeah.
half of them storm up the stairs, and then you hear the bartender, "Oh, you goddamn cowards!" And you hear a as this rag ignites, and he comes up with a bottle of vodka. He's like, "How about a little fire, Scarecrow?" And he throws this Molotov cocktail at you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I rolled another 6, dude.
All right.
This is bad. This is bad.
I rolled.
You're trying to beat a 10.
I rolled a 10.
All right. This hits your feet because that means I got a half success.
Yep.
And you are going to take 3 points of damage
Yep.
from this cocktail as it sprays out. Just erupts all over your person. By the way, you all have recovered your stamina from the last fight. So any damage you took before, you've already got that back because we're...
Yeah.
Okay. So you're on fire right now. This is going great. This is going good. Gail, what do
Is
you want
he
to do?
the only thing on fire?
I mean, the floor around him. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Jeez, I'm gonna.
Linus, who's stunned and couldn't move out of the way, he's on fire now.
Oh, great. I'm actually gonna go and try and put Lazarus out with my cloak.
You
Taking it in,
blast
like,
him.
no. Actually, that'd be awesome if I could just like make a tornado whirlwind that just puts out the flames. No, I actually try to put the fire out, like suffocate it, smother it. That's the word. Smother the flames.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
On
You're
Linus
able to do
and Lazarus, but Lazarus first.
You're able to do that.
Okay.
Lazarus, what do you want to do? You just took some damage, and there's two people left, one on a couch, so 3 people left. One of them stunned. One of them standing in front of you, like, you're on fire, Linus, you're on fire, and then the other one's on the couch.
So how many conscious people are there outside of the bartender?
3 guards.
Oh man, there's still 3. Okay.
So three
We're
conscious
6.
guards, Linus and the bartender.
Well,
okay.
sorry,
Yeah, no, that
2
makes sense.
conscious
Okay, that
guard
makes sense.
plus Linus.
Okay.
Linus isn't unconscious. He's just stunned. So there's 3 guards. Counting.
Oh,
Linus.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go to fisticuffs with one of the weaker looking ones here. Blam! All right, so that's a 13.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. You punch this guy, and that is going to be. Can you roll a d6 and add to your strength modifier?
Yep. So, yeah, with that, it's going to be a 10.
All right. You're going to punch this guy. You get a slam effect. You punch him across the room, and he goes through the wall above that couch where the other guy had landed safely. The guy on the couch goes, "Oh no, that could have been me!" And he gets up, and he is going to run away. His will was not good. He left.
So now there's just one conscious
Who's
guard
stunned.
and the
Yeah.
bartender. Oh,
Yeah. Who is now unstunned. He's like, I'm on fire! And then he runs away. He's on the ground, rolling around, trying to put out the fire that the Molotov cocktail is.
Can I grab one of these space guns and try and shoot the lock? Shoot the keypad, see what happens.
You pick up one of the space guns. The bartender jumps over his own bar, and he runs up the stairs. He says, "You'll never take me alive!" And goes up the stairs and disappears. We'll never know what that guy's real story was.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's going to be a
Apparently
whole
we were
side
going to
series
try
on
and take him. Yeah.
Yeah. Look for
Man,
those
I think-
bonus episodes coming in February.
What if he was the real Mr. Bliss all along?
him. You're right.
You turn around
That
with
was
this
just a figurehead.
blaster, and the door, you see it, the green light comes on, and the door slowly opens. And inside is Mr. Bliss. And he's holding a huge, futuristic laser cannon. And he says, "This is self-defense." And he is going to blast you with this thing. You're going to need to beat an 11.
This is me specifically, or is it both of us?
Yeah.
Or okay.
No, just you. Oh, Labyrinth's standing right there, isn't she? Mm-hmm. You just put him out. Oh, yeah, so this is both of you. Both of you need to roll.
Am I behind the bar?
No, you came over to him to put out the fire. You guys are standing right.
Oh,
in
that's
front
right.
of
That's
the
right.
door.
I am. Yeah.
I rolled exactly an 11.
Okay. Okay.
And then I've got. Oh, I'm at a 10.
So I
'Cause I rolled a
100% work on you, and I only half work on Lazarus. So Lazarus, you're going to take 4 damage.
Okay.
Gail, you're going to take 8.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Are there any other effects?
Everybody make a strength roll.
Okay.
It's a 6.
That's where's my strength? 9.
Okay. Gail, you succeed. David, you are frozen.
What are the effects of frozen?
You can't move.
I can't move, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
I can't take an action necessarily.
Uh,
Like, could I heal myself? Is my question.
Yeah, you could do
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not frozen like cold frozen. You're just stasis. You're still
Right.
Gail, you just take a lot of damage from this, but you're able to fight off this like compulsion to become stationary.
My training kicks in.
But you can see Lazarus is in trouble.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I would like to Fee Blast Mr. Bliss. I don't have any determination points, so I can't call my shot. Well, I could call my shot, but it's a -2.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna just Fee Blast him.
You need to clear a 10.
I may have. Yes, I definitely did. Yeah, 12.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So how much damage? It's 8, right?
8, unless is 2. Did I beat him by 2? Is that
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, 8.
Okay. Okay. That was a lot. But he's still
And I
standing.
want
He's a
to.
big guy.
I don't want to leave Lazarus. I want to get in front of Lazarus.
Okay.
Between Lazarus and Mr. Bliss.
He doesn't know it. So he takes
Not
his
like not in
blast.
front of Lazarus's gun, like point. But
Yeah.
that's about yeah.
I get it. So you guys take this blast, and Mr. Bliss takes another step, and he says, I don't know what happened or how polymorphs powers manifested into whatever the hell you are. All I know is that Mr. Chill is going to be very pleased that you're no longer with us. And he is going to...
Don't I get an action first, though?
Oh, sure. Yeah. You needed to heal, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I am going to spend my turn healing and can heal myself 7 stamina. And there's no way with any willpower or anything I can move and just get cover at all in any
Not
way?
for this round. No.
Okay. Yeah, I can't even talk or anything, right?
Yeah, you don't know
Okay.
what... All you know is that this must have been what Polymorph saw. What he must have felt like right before he was exploded when he was protecting you.
Oh, so this might be like the exact type of weaponry that
Not the same weapon,
Polymorph
but the
shot
same feeling.
feeling. Yeah, feel like I'm dying.
What you don't know is that Labyrinth is right in front of you.
Yeah.
Gail, what do you want to do here? Because he's about to shoot again. Are you just going to eat it?
Yeah, I've been looking at So I'm looking at the interpose capability. You can give up your next panel in order to jump in front of another character within range of your movement, even when it's not your panel. So that's like a reaction. Like I could technically jump in front of them.
Correct.
And you become the target and may defend against it as a reaction, and the attacker has +2 effort on the attack against you.
Okay.
But that moves the attack to me.
All right. So
And the idea
you kind
being
of
that
push.
I'm trying to actually use my
Okay.
like fee and my ability to like make wind movements to like I'm trying to dissipate the cold.
It's not cold, but the energy blast that's coming
the energy
towards
blast.
you.
Yes, the energy blast.
Okay. All right. So I get a +2 to this.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right. You're going to
And
have
you
to beat.
don't hit Lazarus. Yeah.
And it still doesn't hit. You're going to have to beat a 12.
Oh, goody. Okay. I'm using my four-leaf clover dice for this. Let's see. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3. 7. Yeah, so I get 13. You said I have to beat a 12?
Yeah.
It's marginal.
Yeah.
Dang
No, that's a no.
No, it's a marginal failure for you.
Failure.
That's what it is.
I
That's
failed.
right. Okay. Oh
No.
my gosh. I'm
You
backwards.
are able to take your fee power and redirect this energy blast. Lazarus,
It's like really fast Tai Chi.
you're watching as this thing charges up, explodes with energy. This beam, it's like slow motion. This beam is coming at you, and you know that he's going to hit you 100%, and it doesn't even matter how much you healed yourself. This thing is strong enough that it could absolutely disintegrate you. And you see this beam coming, and then you see it swirl about in this kind of yin-yang pattern into an infinity sign, and then dissipate from the air in front of you. And Mr. Bliss is furious. Gail, it's your turn.
But I lose my turn because I did that.
Oh, do you?
Lazarus, the effects of the beam have worn off. What would you like to do? Guardian Angel is looking out for you. Again.
So this whole time, we don't see Cardia in here whatsoever, right?
No.
I am going to rush into the room and I am going to kind of surround him and try and constrict him entirely.
You're going
so
to
that he
use your
cannot
binding
move.
power, right?
I am going to bind him.
Okay.
Or at least try to. Because I'm feeling like the weight of the sacrifice, can I argue for just like some sort of advantage because of the +2? Because this is the guy I've been searching for this whole fucking time. I don't know. What you think?
Well, the issue here is that to get this advantage, you're going to need a determination point. To get that, because of the sacrifice, you're going to need to create some trouble. And I'm going to tell you right now, because you almost just died, the trouble is going to be this.
Okay.
If you succeed too highly, you may kill this man. So you can have your determination point, you can have your advantage. But if you... Actually, we'll say it like this. If you succeed high enough, you don't kill him. But if you only succeed... Like, if you just hit it, if you hit a 0, you're going to constrict him, but you're going to murder him. You're not going to know your own strength. You're going to accidentally snap this guy. And I can tell you right now, the number is 11. You have to absolutely beat the 11. So you're going to get your +2.
I don't think Zack can use that amount of force. I don't know. No.
He wouldn't know that he's doing it. It's like Of Mice and Men.
Okay, so this is kind of almost beyond his control where he's...
It would be out of his control. I'm just telling you right now because I have to give you some kind of trouble for doing it.
Yeah.
In order for you to get the bonus.
He might, without knowing, kill this guy.
If you don't clear an 11, if you succeed at an 11, which is a net 0, you're going to accidentally kill this guy.
Even if I just succeed at all.
No, if you can clear 11, if you can go 12 and up.
Oh, I understand. Okay. All right. So
wait, are you using it? Are you using the determination and all that?
Yeah, I think he kind of said this is kind of almost beyond my control at this point because of how intense I'm feeling. All right. I get an 8. So
you mean you don't even succeed?
I don't even succeed. No.
With the +2 and everything? Like you don't get anything?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking about the +2. I get a 10. No, with the +2, I get a 10.
Oh, your anger blinds you.
Yeah.
And he's able to free himself from your bind. And he starts to Gail, it's you lose a turn.
I am gonna say like, did you hire Mishap to kill Polymorph? Are you behind everything that I am?
He turns around. Gail, you already missed a turn, so it's gonna be your turn next, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's his turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn around as he frees himself. Like you guys basically switch places so that you're on one side and he's on the other. So now it's Labyrinth, Bliss, you. He's in between the two of you. He doesn't realize that though. And he says, "Oh, it goes way deeper than me, baby. But you'll never live to see it." And he is going to blast you. All right. Coordination roll to avoid this blast. You're going to need to make a 9.
Since I'm right up in his grill, can I try and do this with prowess, potentially? Like, because is he firing a gun, like, kind of point blank at me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's still coordination.
Still coordination? All right.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure if I could use my fist to, like, try and move the gun or something. But I got you. Coordination. Ooh, okay. So, that is 10.
All right. You get out of the way of this because I said you had to clear a 9. Okay. You avoid the blast. It goes into the wall, shattering this wall. There was like a huge TV screen. Labyrinth, it's your turn. Mr. Bliss has his back to you. You can see the rage on Lazarus's face. Well, sort of. You can tell he's mad. You can't really see his face. What do you want to do, Gail?
I'm going to step back a bit and Fee Blast Mr. Bliss to knock him out. All right,
go for it. He doesn't know you're there, so you get a little bonus.
What's my bonus? Or are you taking it off yours?
No, give yourself a +1.
Okay. That is 13.
Yeah, that's a massive success.
Okay. So that's a stun.
Yeah. How much damage is it? It's 8, right?
8.
You stun him and knock him out. He falls to the ground.
All right, let's tie him up.
I kind of stand over him, like realizing I was coming at him with an amount of rage that was potentially lethal, and kind of have to walk away from him for a moment. But I do look around this room. It was just him alone in this room,
Yeah.
from the look of it. So once I compose myself, I do get some bindings and do bind his hands and legs.
Shortly
And-
after that, the mop-up crew shows up. Sarsaparilla.
Did they get the bartender on the way out?
Did they take him
You
all
say,
out?
hey, did you get a bartender? And Sarsaparilla goes, bartender?
Dang it, he got away.
We'll never know that story.
There was a bartender here. I
I think
don't
his
know
name
if
was
I believe
Mr.
it.
Chill. All right. No. Did you all get Cardia?
No. She must have left when you guys got here.
Did you get Lima? Is she safe?
We have Lima. She's being transported back to the box.
Did you get the data from that address?
I did.
All right.
How's my mom? She okay?
She's fantastic.
Sarsaparilla, don't say it like that.
Sarsaparilla,
She's worried about her son. I told her
Yeah.
he's a pretty good kid.
we don't have enough evidence as to how much Bliss was involved with the Book of Unknown Devils and Lima's abduction and Miss Lapidus's abduction, but we do.
He was
No, that-
trying to get the book from Cardia, though. We have evidence of that.
And we do know that he was experimenting with genetic material to, and successfully change people like a certain high schooler we know.
Yeah.
He should probably go to the box.
I think
We'll see what we can do. I can't make any promises. Guys like him, they're slippery.
Yeah.
But I think you guys have done enough for today.
Yeah, I feel like crap.
I need to sleep.
Yeah. Let's get you home to your mom. She's got to be worried.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
And I'll be seeing you, he says to Lazarus specifically.
David, your face.
Lazarus's face turns into Sarsaparilla's and just mocks him and says, "I'll be seeing you."
No. Don't
That's
make
such a
that face in front
teenage-
of your mother. She won't be able to control herself.
Oh my gosh. You're like, these are fighting words. What is the matter with this guy?
Just seeing how big of a hero you are. Have a good night.
Hop on my
I'll be
back.
heading back to Nevada. Tell your mom work comes first.
Where is she?
She's at home.
Good. Okay.
Good night, kid. And he leaves.
Lazarus comes up to Labyrinth and said, "That was you, wasn't it? You were willing to sacrifice yourself to protect me."
You saved me earlier. You're a great hero. Why wouldn't I save you?
I just don't know what I would have done if another hero died trying to save me. I'm just so glad you're okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry if that worried you. But I believed in my training.
Let me just say that I've been pretending to be a hero for a long time, but working with you on this has finally made me feel like maybe I actually am one.
Yeah.
So thank you.
You are. And you did it without me, but I'm glad that I was here to see you discover it. All right, you and your mom have to have a talk. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hop on the bike. Get to
Labyrinth,
Hertwell.
a.k.a. Gracie Hartwell, drives through the hills of Beretta Hills, makes her way down to Herdvine. Is it Herdvine? That's where we live, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Makes her way down to Herdvine, pulls up in front of a house belonging to Zack Lapidus and his mother.
I'm in full Zack Lapidus form at this point.
Your mom opens the door. It's got those iron bars on the front of it. You don't live in the best neighborhood. She opens it up, this storm door. She walks out, determined. She walks out with determination in her step, and that's how I'm going to say it. She walks out with determination in her step and marches her way up the walk towards the chain link fence and the little gate. You get off the bike. She hugs you as hard as humanly possible.
I hug her not as hard as I can, because that would be dangerous, but
Yeah.
I match her ferocity.
I love you so much.
I know. I love you too, and I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you about this earlier. You worry about me as much as it is, and I didn't want to have this be a burden. But now you know. I'm Lazarus.
Well, at least it's not drugs.
Yeah. At least it's not drugs. I put my arm around her.
You put your arm around her. And you all start walking in. You look back over your shoulder at Labyrinth on her bike. Did you already disappear?
No. I do
Still-
give a wave and take off.
Still got any steak left, or did you cook it all for Sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla? He doesn't get my steak.
He said he was having steak and eggs with you, but he might have just been trying to
Let me
get
tell you
under my
about
skin.
Sarsaparilla. He talks a big game, but it's going to take a lot more than that to lock this lady down.
Good, because he was oozing confidence about his conversations with you, and frankly, I think you can deserve better.
Maybe so. Make a roll for awareness, David.
I rolled a 1, and I have
I
a
rolled
0.
6. I rolled a 6.
I have a 0, so it's literally 1 awareness. It's minimally aware.
You have no idea what she is. so in love with sarsaparilla and sad that he'll be working in Nevada. You all make your way inside the house, where there is a huge birthday cake on the table. It's purple and green icing and red icing letters that say "My Hero." And she said, I didn't make dinner. I wanted to stress eat this cake while we talk about how the fuck you became Lazarus. Does that sound okay to you?
You baked a cake?
I did not bake this cake.
Oh, you bought this. This is store-bought cake.
Yeah.
I was about to say
on the My Hero part.
Good. Yeah, I was about to say you're an impressive stress baker because you almost died. And
no, but I am an impressive stress eater, and we're about to do it up big time.
I'm in, Ma.
And then she pulls out 2 quarts of ice cream because Lapiduses go hard. And she sets them down on the table.
I cheers spoons with her.
Clink spoons together as you all clink your spoons together and begin regaling her with the past year of your life as a superhero of Solace Bay, all leading up to the incredible events of the last week with Nick Northcutt, Baron Nightcloak, Mishap, the showdown with Mr. Bliss, and the elusive Cardia, who you both realize you might have to look over your shoulders for now. But neither of you let that get you down this evening, because for the first time in a long time, a secret that has separated you is now uniting you. And while you tell these tales, Labyrinth rides through the city of Solace Bay, making her way towards a home where she can rest, knowing that the work is far from over, and somewhere in a room made of metal, next to what looks like some type of computer screen from a different galaxy, a figure in the shadows slams its fists and yells in an alien tongue that is indecipherable. Slams its fist down again. All 4 of them. And that's where our story ends. The end. There we go.
David, I meant to ask about the amulet. I meant to ask Lewis about the amulet.
All elements that may come back.
Only in the after party Q&A.
Yeah,
on Patreon.com.
I may want to revisit this story again in the future, because it is a lot of fun playing with you guys. And but we could keep going. But that's comic books. It's always supposed to have something to make you want to come back for the next issue. Holy shit, we went over. Thanks. This is a double-sized issue. Thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for sitting through this. This was an action-packed one. 2 near deaths and a lot of heroics. A lot of cool stuff. Thank you so much to Gail. Thank you so much to David for an amazing year of telling some really cool fucking stories. And thank you to everybody listening and watching. Thank you all so much for the support. Hit us up at getoutofdepth.com and get ready for the next one coming next year. We're heading back in time. Safe travels.